Well, hello all my YouTube friends, it's Joni back with you today. Today I am going to be reviewing this SMARTBOMB Mods Slapbox. It's also listed on the website as a SMARTBOMB JDAM mod, and it is from Chuckin Clouds, and it was loaned to me by Christina Cunningham and Josh White from Chuckin Clouds for the purpose of this review, and it will be going back to them as soon as I get this review done. So I'm going to take a hit off of this, and we're going to go down below and take a close-up look at it and let you see all that this wonderful mod has to offer. I do want to let you know that it utilizes the YIHI SX350J chip, which is upgraded to 150 watts and temperature control. Absolutely amazing mod. It has 5 memory settings, both in joules and in wattage, and it also has 5 power settings, which is Eco, Soft, Standard, Powerful, and Powerful Plus. Right now I have this at 37 watts on, we'll do it on standard at 37 watts. So I'm going to take a vape and we will go down and have a close-up look at it, shall we? Okay folks, here we are down on the table to take a closer look at this SMARTBOMB Mods Slapbox. As I said on the Chuckin Clouds site, it's also called the JDAM SMARTBOMB mod. This does utilize the YIHI SX350J chip, which is upgraded to 150 watts and temperature control. It has 5 memory settings for wattage and for your joules, and it also has 5 power settings, which is Eco, Soft, Standard, Powerful, and Powerful Plus. Let me take my atomizer off real quick. I just dripped liquid in it whenever I done the top part, so I'm going to get liquid on myself, but that's okay because we're going to be using this again. I will be putting it back on, so it's not going to hurt anything. We're going to take this off real quick. It utilizes the V4 Fat Daddy 510 connector, and I believe any atomizer, pretty much any atomizer on the market, is going to fit great on this because the way it's designed. As you can see, it has a very unique design, and I love that. It is spring-loaded. It's a spring-loaded 510. Very nice threading. The outside is made with high-quality ABS plastic. It is customizable. This one that they loaned me has the ohm symbol on it. It's 3D printed. And this one has the ohm symbol on it. The outside and the sled is lifetime warranted. The Fat Daddy 510 connector is warranted if it is found to be a manufacturer defect. The SX350J chip is also warranted if it is a manufacturer defect. But if it is a defect on the user's error, you would have to pay to get that fixed, but you just have to email them and they will tell you how to go about getting that done. It does run in series, which, let me go ahead and take these batteries out. And this door is held on by 2 magnets, guys. There's one up here at the top, and there's one down here at the bottom. And as you'll see on the door, there's one at the top, and there's one down here at the bottom. And when you put this on, guys, it is on there. These are extremely strong magnets. And that door goes nowhere. It does not slide. This is textured. I don't know if you can see it, but it is textured. It is not going to fall out of your hand. So let's take the batteries out so I can let you see the inside. Very nice, very clean. I absolutely love this mod. As you can see, it does run in series, and I'm sorry for that shadow, guys. Very, very nice. The batteries fit in there extremely well. Very easy to get in, very easy to get out. So we're going to put these batteries back in, and when I put the second one in, I am going to turn the mod so you see what happens. I want you to be able to see when you put your last battery in. And there, I just put it in. It comes up with the YIHI SX350. Your mod is not turned on. That's just letting you know that your batteries are in. And as you can tell, these batteries are very clicky. This is your power button. These are your up and down buttons. Very clicky. We're going to put the back on. Whoa, it picked up my little screwdriver there. That tells you how strong those magnets are. I'll tell you what. Very, very strong. I got the ribbon sticking out there. Okay. As you can see, there is venting here. And there is venting here. There's also venting on this side at the top and at the bottom. And then on your back, there's venting here and there's venting here. They are able to customize these with your own logo or design within certain limitations. They are working on a version 2, which is going to give them more range of being able to do more personalization to them. Excuse me. Right now they are available in, I want to get the colors right for you, so let me look real quick, guys, so I can tell you the colors that they are available in. They are available in black, orange, natural off-white, which is this one here, this color here, glow-in-the-dark blue, and glow-in-the-dark green. They also come in lime green, purple, and there is another color. Let me look really quick, guys. They just added some more colors to it, so I do want to tell you them. Yes, now they are available also in purple, lime green, and transparent, which you would be able to see through and actually see your batteries and the inside of your mod. And I am so sorry for that coughing, guys, but it is 3D printed. And I also want to go to their website so I can let you know some other information on that too, but I will get to that here in just a second. I do want to give a great big thanks to Josh White, Christina Cunningham, and let me do this so I don't mess up his name completely, Bradley Kercherside, and also Coedy. I don't have Cody's last name, but he was the first one I talked to at Chuckin Clouds. I want to thank them so much for allowing me to borrow this mod to do this review. Right now, Chuckin Clouds has stores in 5 states, and that is Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, New York, and Florida, and they will be opening more stores soon in other states. They are American E-Liquid Manufacturer Standards Association. They do meet those standards for doing their e-liquids, and as you can see in the background, I have all their e-liquids. They have 2 lines. They have Alice and Dripland, and they also have their ohm drip line, and I will be reviewing those. But we're going to get back to the mod. As I said, this does utilize the YIHI SX350J chip, and it has temperature control. Output in joules is 5 joules to 50 joules. Resistance in temperature mode is 0.05 ohms to 0.3 ohms. In power mode, it goes from 5 watts to 150 watts. Resistance in power mode is 0.15 ohms to 3 ohms. And then it has 5 power settings, which is Eco, Soft, Standard, Powerful, and Powerful Plus. It does have a gravity sensor to where you could just tilt your mod and make adjustments that way. I like it, but I also like using the up and down buttons for doing it, and I will show you how the sensor works. So let's get into having a close-up look at this mod, shall we? 5 clicks will turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is the YIHI SX350. And you hit the button, it's going to tell you check atomizer, because I do not have an atomizer on it. And I'm sorry for having to turn it, but I want it up close to where you can see the screen. Okay, I am going to sit this down a second and take the tip off of this screwdriver so I can show you each thing without being in the way. Okay, here we go, guys. As you can see right here, it shows you your wattage. Right there shows you the volts that you will be using in that wattage. Well, it won't show me right there. Right there is where it will show you what ohms your atomizer is. There's your battery life. And it does have real time on how much volts is left in your battery. This number down here, below the wattage, that is for your joules and the joules that you are using. Then you have your memory setting in the center, and then over here is where you have your standard, your soft, your eco, your powerful plus, and your powerful. So let's go ahead and put an atomizer on top. And these go on so nice, guys. I mean, extremely, extremely smooth threading. Very, very nice. Now to tighten it down the little bit more that it will need to go, I will have to take my top off because it is just spinning a little bit. It just has to be finger tight, guys. That's all it has to be. And yes, I've been dripping in that, so it does have liquid all over my cotton, so let's just let you know that. We are going to show you the wattage part now. 3 clicks will lock it. So 1, 2, 3, and it's locked. 3 more clicks will unlock it. And then 5 clicks will get you into your menu. There's where you would adjust. And then here is your exit. If you hit your down button, it exits you out of your menu. So let's get back into the menu. 5 clicks. Okay, system on. If you hit your up or down, it's going to take you out of your system. Link. You would turn this on if you were doing a firmware update, which you can. Here is your firmware update port. This is not a charge port. This is just for updating. There is an update out, but it's a beta update to be able to use titanium. They have not updated them to the titanium. They're waiting for a final version of it. But if you bought one of these, you could update it yourself. You would just turn the link on. Display. If you hit your down button, it will turn it to display right. Down button again, auto display. That would be for when you have your sensor on. Down button again takes you to display left. Then you got your power and joule. Right now it's in power because I have a Kanthal build on there. Sensor is off. I will turn that on to show you here in just a little bit. Right now that's for adjusting again. So this is in memory 1, 37 watts. Hit your down button. Oops, that took me to memory 1. Okay. Hit your up button. There's memory 1. Say you want to change that. Hit your down button and we will take out to 20 watts. Just to do it, we will put it on 20 watts. Hit your fire button, then hit your up button, and now your memory 1 is 20 watts. Memory 2 is 37. We're going to change that to 35. Hit your down button. We can take it to 35, or if you wanted to hit your up button, you could raise it. Hit your up button again. Memory 2 is now 35 watts. Memory 3 is 50. How about we change that to 60 watts? Hit your down button and then hit your up button. Whoops, went a little bit too far there, guys. 60 watts. That's memory 3. Memory 4 is at 75 watts. We're going to go ahead and leave that at 75 watts. Memory 5 is at 150. We'll leave that at 150. And then you got your memory 1. Okay? Right here is your power setting. It's on soft. If you hit your down button, it goes to eco. Down button again goes to powerful plus, and I hope you can see that. Hit it again, goes to powerful. Hit it again, goes to standard. Very, very nice. And I love how it has real-time display on how much voltage you have left in your batteries. And you can hear how fast this fires, guys. I'm going to put it on standard and let you hear how fast this thing fires. Well, I got it on 20 watts. How about we raise that to the 35? And even if you go to, say, Powerful Plus, there is no hesitation at all in the firing of that. So now I'm going to show you the changes that you can make in your nickel build. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that cool for a second while I get me a nickel atomizer to put on it. And that way we can put a nickel atomizer on. And there is one very important thing you need to do when you are using a nickel atomizer, guys. And I want to show you that. And the reason I'm doing the nickel last by showing you this is because that'll be, well, actually I'll be vaping the Kanthal first, but I do want to show you how to do the nickel so you do know. I'm gonna just loosen this a little bit because that is not the coolest right there. It is a little bit hot. So now I can put this on and it will let me take my atomizer off. But I'll tell you what, guys, I think any atomizer on the market will fit in this. And like I said, I will be switching over to the Kanthal one again when we go back up on top and vape it first. But I do want to show you this. Goes on very easy, guys. Very, very easy. And you do not have to over tighten these. Finger tight is perfect. There it is, finger tight. Move my charm out of the way. Okay, now since this is a nickel build, first thing you want to do, first off, you want to get it into your nickel. Okay, it's in power and joule. Hit your up button, or your down button, go to joule. Whoops. I want to exit out because I want to show you what you need to do first. First thing you want to do, guys, hold your up and down button for about 3 seconds. That's all it takes, and set your resistance. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Resistance is set. Okay. Now, this is memory 1. It's in 35 joules. Hit your up button, tells you you're in memory 1, 35 joules. We can take memory 1 down to 25. Whoop, let me hit your down button. We're going to take it down to 25 joules. Hit your fire button. It's locked in. Memory 1, 25 joules. Memory 2 is at 30 joules. We are going to take that up to 35. Joules. Hit your up button. That shows you memory 2 is in 35 joules. Memory 3 is at 40. You guys get the idea on how to set it. Memory 4 is at 25. We are going to change that to 45 joules. I don't know why I said watts, but 45 joules. Hit your up button. Memory 4, 45 joules. Memory 5 is at 50 joules. Okay. Now we're going to go back into the settings. You hit it 3 times, it locks it. 2 more times will take you to where you can adjust it. You can adjust your joules from here. You can adjust your temperature. Your temperature will go down to 212 degrees. And I will show you this using the sensor. But right now I'm just using the up and down buttons to show you. 212 degrees, and it will go clear up to 572 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 100 degrees Celsius to 300 degrees Celsius. Got a little tongue-tied there. I do apologize. $572. I like to vape around 470 to 480. So I'm going to set this on 470. Okay. Then here's where you choose between Fahrenheit and Celsius. Up button will take you to Celsius. And then down button will take you to Fahrenheit. There's your exit. If you hit your down button, it's going to exit you out of the menu. System, you hit it, it's going to take you out of your system. Link, you turn that on if you want to do an upgrade through your upgrade port. Showed you how to change the display. We are in joules now because I do have a nickel build on. Sensor is off. I'm turning the sensor on. And as you can see, I hope you can see that changing. If you tilt it right, or if you're holding it to the side like I am, if you tilt it away from you, it goes up. And if you tilt it down or to the left, let's see, let's tilt it over to the left. Whoops. Tilt it to the right, I'm sorry. To the right, we'll take it down. And I'm trying to get it where you can see it on screen. I hope that is able to be seen. I know it's kind of upside down for y'all, but it also takes it down that way. And I would want that actually about 35 joules. So we're going to turn that to the left now to raise it up. And I'm trying to keep it on screen for y'all. The more you tilt it, the faster it's going to go. Whoops, we went a little bit too far. So we'll go back to the right. Okay, we have it at 35 joules. Here is your temperature. It went down to 469 by tilting it. So we want to go back up. Tilt it to the left. Whoop, it went out. 35 joules. Temperature, we are back at 470. To change it to Celsius, I don't remember if it was the right or the left. Yeah, tilt it to the left, it will take it to Celsius. Tilt it to the right, it will take it to Fahrenheit. Exit, you can tilt your mod and it exits you out of the system. Love the sensor, I really do. So I'm going to turn that sensor off. Oh, on the display, I do want to show you the display. Whoops, I got past it. Let me show you how it will change the display. Okay, it's on auto display. Exit out. As you can see, the display is facing one way. If you turn your mod, let's see, tilt your mod, hold on, I'm trying to find the best way to do it on tilting it to get it to change for us, but your display will change. I'm just having a hard time getting it to change on the way I want it to, and I just changed the joules also. But very, very nice mod, and as I said, it is made out of high quality ABS plastic, which is customizable with 3D printing on it. Big thanks to Josh White, Christina Cunningham, Bradley and Coedy. I want to thank them also. Very, very nice people. I am just blown away. They have been extremely helpful to me. But it's Bradley, Kercherside, and this is from the home store, which is in Missouri, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. They were very nice and sent it here to my local store for me to pick up to be able to do this review. I think it is a absolutely wonderful mod. I want to give you some background information on Josh White. He is a former aviation's electronics technician in the Navy, and he was a salesman at Chuckin Clouds for a month or so when Coedy had approached him on building mods. So with him having the electronics knowledge from being an aviation's electronics technician in Navy, that part was easy for him. But he did have to study and learn how to do 3D graphic designing to know how to design the outside of the mod. And he does describe himself as a perfectionist, and I honestly do think he perfected this mod, because I believe it is a very nice mod, and it is upgradable. As any upgrades come out, you can upgrade this mod. It fits very nice in the hand, which I will show you, hopefully be able to keep it on camera doing it. You can hold it in your hand this way and use your thumb to fire. You can hold it in your hand this way. Use your thumb or use your finger. You can hold it in your hand this way and use your trigger finger. I mean, it is very versatile. I love the design of it. Very, very nice design. very strong plastic that it's made out of, and as I said, it's high quality ABS plastic, 3D printed, customizable, and they have come out with the other colors. I've seen them on their website that you could get a skull, you could get a inverted V with a circle around it, you can get the ohm symbol, I will put the email to where you can contact them and see if they can do a design that you would like on the mod. I will put a link to their website down below, and I will also put a link to their main store Facebook page down below. And I do want to tell you, they are fantastic people at Chuckin Clouds. They will not set you up in something you're not ready for. So I am very, very happy with these people. I have been going to their store since I started vaping. Very nice mod, and again, I can't thank Christina, Josh, Cody, and Bradley enough for allowing me to borrow this to do this review. And as I said, it will be going back because this is just a loaner, and I will miss it because it is a very nice mod. They also make unregulated mods. Those are on their site, and if you will give me a second, I will go to their site real quick and let you know what all they do have on their site. Hit the wrong button there, I am so sorry. They have e-liquids, they have starter kits, they have tanks, they have mods, they have miscellaneous things, they have rebuildables, which would be like your drippers. They have sub-ohm tanks. And as I said, they are a member of the American E-Liquid Manufacturing Standards Association. So they meet all the standards for making their e-liquids. And I have a few of the reviews done on some of their e-liquids. I had oral surgery done, so I have fallen behind on getting those. So please keep a lookout for those. I will be starting to upload the reviews on these e-liquids very soon. And I think I've told you everything about it. If I forgot anything, I will let you know, but we are going to go back up on top. I am going to take the nickel build off and put the Canthal build on. No, actually, I'm going to leave the nickel build on. I'm going to put a different nickel one on, and I will show you again how to set that resistance. I am going to put a different tank on, because it does have a liquid in there that is one of Chuckin Clouds, and I do want to review it. Well, actually, I don't know if it is. I'll have to taste it and let you know, because I can't remember. But I am going to put this other atomizer on, and as you can see, they go on very, very easily. I mean, no work to it, guys. And as I said, finger tight is all you need to do it. When it stops spinning, you stop turning, you're doing good. So we are going to go back up on top, and we're going to vape on it and talk about it. Vape on it in the different power modes. Vape on it in temperature control and in power mode. I was going to say power wattage, but yeah, power and wattage mode with the different power settings. And if there's anything I forgot, I will tell you when we go up on top. So I will see you in just... Okay guys, here we are back up on top with the SMARTBOMB Mods Slapbox. I want to give a great big thank you to Christina Cunningham, the general manager of the main Chuckin Clouds store in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Also to Josh White, the gentleman who has created these awesome mods. Also to Coedy, he was the first one I talked to at Chuckin Clouds. And also to Bradley Kercherside. And Bradley, I hope I pronounced your last name right. This is an awesome mod, guys, and I forgot to show you. When you have it in temperature control mode, in your joules mode, you set your resistance. If you don't set your resistance and you go to fire it, it will tell you dry coil. It doesn't matter if you've got a full tank or not, it will tell you dry coil. So you have to set that resistance first. So we're gonna do a vape at 35 joules, 470 degrees on Eco. Very nice vape. Unfortunately, this e-liquid I have in this tank is not one of the Chuckin Clouds e-liquids, but it still gives you a really good vape from this mod, no matter what e-liquid you use. So we are going to go to soft now at 35 joules. And yes, I do have a fan on, so it's blowing all my vapor around, but very nice. You can tell the wattage has changed slightly. We're going to go to standard. That feels more at the 35 watt range. Down at the Eco, it's like you lowered your joules. Soft, it raised it a little bit, but not to the 35. Standard is like you're right at the 35 joules. Powerful is going to be, it's going to feel a little bit stronger than the 35 joules. So I'll let you see that. Nice, nice, nice. Now I'm going to go to the Powerful Plus at 35 joules and 470 degrees. And this time I'm going to turn the mod this way so you can see it using my finger. To me, that felt more like probably about a 40 joule hit than a 35, but it's kind of a way of fine-tuning your joule setting. So it's really, really nice to have those different power settings. So we're going to put a Canthal build on here and go into Wattage Mode and let you see how it vapes in Wattage Mode. So let me take this one off. And I already have the top off my Twisted Messes, so I can do this without having to take it back off. Yes, I'm getting e-liquid on my hand, but I am not worried about that. Just finger tight, guys. It does not have to be over tightened. Just finger tight. That's all you got to do. And let me get this where I need it. And I am going to switch it over to power mode. So when you get to where it says power and joules, You hit your up button, that puts it in power mode, which is for your Canthal. And then we're gonna exit out of the system. We're at 35 watts, so I'm gonna go down to soft or to eco at 35 watts. Let me take these glasses back off. Awesome flavor. This is a Chuckin Clouds flavor. Very, very nice. The other flavor was wonderful too, but this is a very nice flavor. And it did not fill the full 35 watts. It probably felt more around maybe a 28 to 30. So we will go to soft at 35 watts. Very, very nice vape, guys. We're going to go to standard. And I'm going to turn it to where the door is going to be on this side here at my hand. And I'm going to use my trigger finger this way, just to show you the versatility of the way you can hold it. Very, very nice. Very nice. I am going to drip a little bit more in here before I do it on the powerful. Just a tiny bit, but I'm not going to let you see the bottle of the one I'm using because I want you to wait for the juice review to come out. And I need to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing, because I don't want to over drip. Which normally I'm not bad. I don't over drip much or hardly at all, but if I don't have my glasses on, I may. So I just want to make sure I have enough on here to do the powerful and the powerful plus to show you. And put my top back on. We're going to do it in powerful, and I am going to show you using the trigger finger. And I'm going to take my glasses off. Okay, hold on. I wanted to make sure that was on powerful. Here we go. Very, very nice. Guys, if it seems like I'm not taking really strong hits, I did just have oral surgery, so I can't take really strong hits, but I can do the hits to get it good. I'm going to show you the Powerful Plus now. That felt more around the 40 watt mark. Very good, awesome vape. Definitely good vape. I really hope I done this mod justice in this review. Again, a great big thanks to all the people at Chuckin Clouds for loaning me this mod to do the review on. I am thankful that they allowed me to do a review on it, and I am going to miss this mod. It is a very nice mod. I will put a link to their website down in the description. Also a link to their main store Facebook page. And I will put the email address that you can email them to see if they can do the design you want on it. Very nice folks. Honestly, they are very, very nice. If you're not a member of CASAW.org yet, please guys, join CASAW today. We need to stand up for our rights to vape. They won't spam you. They will just send you emails when there's calls to action. You can also go on their site and see if there's calls to action in other states, such as states that your family lives in. And you can send emails to those representatives and let them know you go there to visit. You don't want to lose your rights. So until next time, keep an eye out on my channel for the e-liquid reviews that'll be coming up. And last thing I'm going to say is what I always say: vape on, vape strong. Most importantly, guys, vape safe. And when you have a device like this, make sure you use a married set of batteries. So I'm going to take my last vape, and I am going to say see you next time on my e-liquid reviews.